The Nova Guest List Podcast.
With Kieran McGuinness.
The very best in indie, alternative and homegrown music from the seriously addictive Radio Nova.
Yeah, that is the brilliant Sprints on Radio Nova with Adore, Adore, Adore. Sprints are one of the brilliant bands that have performed at this amazing showcase in Dublin called Tilt. You may have heard of Tilt. They generally have gigs on in the Button Factory. It's a brilliant showcase of the best new Irish music. Every month, it's kind of incredible. It's been going for 5 years. The kind of quality and dedication to that is amazing. You know, we're big fans of Irish music on the show, of course, but the people who go out there and do brilliant work, it's just something really to be celebrated. And it's 5 years this week, and we're very, very lucky to have the head of Tilt, I guess, John Barker. How's it going, John?
Kieran McGuinness, it is a joy to speak once again on your show, particularly with you now that you are the multiple award-winning presenter.
That's right, yeah. Thank you. Well, look, I mean, you know, one of the great things that I get to do is promote Irish music, and that's something that Tilt does. Can you tell us a little bit about what Tilt is?
Yeah, so Tilt originated in 2019 when I sat down and had a coffee with David Christophers and Steve Caffrey from the Sound Training College, and the discussion we had was based around the fact that we all felt that there was no real kind of established regular full band showcase event in Dublin, which surprised the three of us considering how many musicians and how many bands are in Dublin at the moment. Like we could reference a lot of singer-songwriter showcase events and the odd kind of irregular full band events. So we thought, okay, well, here's like a gap in the market for us maybe to do something worthwhile. So we decided to set up our own full band showcase event in the Button Factory. And the very first Tilt took place a few weeks later at the end of October in 2019. And we had 4 bands perform on the night. We didn't really know if anybody would turn up, and we got, you know, over 300 people, and we were up and running after that, and we kind of knew we were on to a good thing. One of the reasons why I love doing Tilt is not just that it gives me an opportunity to showcase the best in new Irish music in terms of 3 acts performing every night, but it also gives students from Sound Training College the opportunity to get hands-on practical experience working at a live music event. And a lot of students that have worked at various Tilt events, Kieran, over the last 5 years have now got like permanent jobs in the live music industry in Ireland.
That's brilliant. It's also a little, kind of overlooked, is you're kind of supporting the development of the people behind the scenes in the Irish music scene as well, which is kind of amazing. So loads and loads of amazing acts have played, whether it's Gurriers, who are flying high at the moment, or Sprints, who we played, or Shiv, just amazing kind of mix of artists. Who's playing on Tuesday at the 5th anniversary show, Tilt 28?
Yeah, so Tilt 28, Kieran, takes place this Tuesday in the Button Factory. We've got 3 wonderful acts that are going to be performing on the night. I'm massive fans of all 3 of these. So we've got Ben Bix, who's a super talented electronic producer. We've got the Carteret, who's an amazing eclectic artist. And we've got a band called Elikia, who specialise in beautiful Congolese music.
That's amazing. So it's a real mix of styles and approaches. Let's have a little listen to the acts on the night. Yeah, so there's a little bit of the 3 acts playing on Tuesday night at Tilt 28, which is supported by IMRO, and tickets are free for Tilt, which is a brilliant thing. The doors are open at 7:30. 3 brilliant acts coming up next Tuesday night. So of all the acts that have played at Tilt, 28 months of this, I suppose, what kind of highlights have there been? What kind of moments have there been?
Oh, Kieran, come on, that's too tough a question. I mean, we've had close to 100 acts perform at various Tilt live events over the last 5 years, and I guess each one has left their own impression. Each one has made their own mark on it. But I would say, like, some of the highlights possibly would have been seeing Sprints perform at Tilt 5. We had Tullamuke at Tilt 6. Shiv, who's just released her debut album on Friday, performed at Tilt 7, and we've had the likes of Gurriers headline as well. One of my favourite ones, though, possibly was Jan Carey, who headlined Tilt 4. Jan Carey are this amazing Afrobeat collective full of wonderful musicians, and they just had the whole crowd up smiling and dancing, and yeah, it was a real joy to watch. But we've had lots of really great performances over the last 5 years.
No, it's a brilliant event. Tilt, it's called. It's on generally every month in the Button Factory. Go and check it out. John Barker is the man involved. John, congratulations on 5 years, and keep on supporting Irish music. It's absolutely amazing.
Thanks, Kieran, and thank you for your support.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure. But Tuesday night, Button Factory, Tilt, free admission, always amazing acts. I've been there a few times. Incredible, incredible nights. It's Radio Nova.
The Nova Guest List Podcast with Kieran McGuinness. The very best in indie, alternative and homegrown music from the seriously addictive Radio Nova.